And good evening, my lovely retro space video game commanders, and welcome to the retro space video game stream. Curious, that really. That's how these things work. So welcome on and welcome all to this. What we do is we choose a game that is by any stretch of the imagination now relatively old, 20 years, and then we play it. And sometimes these are games that I have played, and sometimes they're games that I haven't played. And tonight is very much a game I've never even heard of. Let alone played back in the day. So I'm quite looking forward to this because this is an opportunity for me to demonstrate my complete lack of talent, or my, or shall I say, my complete excellence at demonstrating my complete lack of talent. So there we go. Anyway, but before we get to that, we must do the thing because the thing is the thing, and the thing must be done. And well, tonight it's Wintermute GB. I'm back in first place. Well, congratulations. Of course it is. Wintermute GB, a stalwart of the stream. Who turns grumpiness into an art form. Not that anybody's particularly interested in his art forms, but he's remarkably good at it. But anyway, congratulations, Dimitri. It's good to see you back in the number one position. Somebody will definitely topple you again for it at some point fairly soon, but it's good. Yeah, you achieved the thing. Well done. Top Shot is back as well. Good to see you. Lamenting. Ugly Spirit from not being at the right time of day. Ugly Spirit simply just given up. He says, I can't be asked. He says, that's basically. I heartily approve of. It's a very British thing, isn't it? What does that actually mean? I can't be asked. I mean, do people's asses have sapient capability? I mean, what does that phrase actually mean? It doesn't stand any kind of logical analysis at all. But we all know when somebody says I can't be asked, we all know precisely what it means. Anyway, good to see you, Ugly Spirit. Thank you very much for popping in. Who else do we have? There's a lot of chattering. There's a lot of chattering between these three for quite some time, and then suddenly Big 39GT appears in the chat as well. Good to see you, Big 39GT. Hope you're going to enjoy tonight's stream, which of course is I've got no idea what we're facing here, so I haven't even fired this game up to test it works. So it's going to be a very short stream. And to be frank, the first half an hour of it is likely to be how the hell do I map the controls or what the hell am I doing? But yeah, that's all part of the amusement, isn't it? That's what we do on these streams. So good to see you. The Aracuses are here as well. Top Shot. Did I mention Top Shot? Sorry, I think I might. Oh no, you were right at the beginning, Top Shot. So apologies for that. Yes, good. And no, I haven't updated my Twitch about panel yet. It's on my list. It's on my list. It's the same thing I say to my wife. It's on the list, as if that somehow prevents any kind of accountability. It's on the list. It's on the list, and I'm clearly doing something. I'm clearly intending, possibly, maybe one day, to do something about it. Okay, it's on the list. When things aren't on the list, they clearly aren't of any importance whatsoever. But when things are on the list, then I'm giving it my full undivided attention. I can guarantee it. Unfortunately, my full undivided attention doesn't usually result in actually any kind of forward progress. But I mean, it's something, right? It's the thought that counts. Who else do we have? Right, Pig 39GT is here. Good to see you. Good to see you. The Rackers are here as ever, poised to fend off the invasion of Harkonnens, the least exciting invasion in the history of invasions. But maybe one day. Frank Miner 2949 is here as well. Good to see you. Top Shot has been querying AI about. I'm surprised AI takes any interest in me at all. True who? Them damn bagpipes is here as well. Good to see you. Life is never good unless there's plenty of bagpipes around. I'm sure Wintermute GB would agree. Eridan Dundragon is Dundragoning for the day and is here with us this evening. Good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in, Eridan. And the Harkonnens are here, still plotting the least exciting invasion in all invasions ever documented by historians. But again, one day something exciting is going to happen. Biff Boy 81 is here as well. 81, and that was a good year. 1981. It's a long time ago now. But we won't focus on that too much because we're all in the same boat. Let's be honest. Minotaur is here as well. Good to see you, Minotaur. Thank you very much for popping in. And Minotaur says happy 420 to everybody. Is that some sort of combined age? Or is that how old do you think I am? I don't know. What does 420 mean? Enigma-ish is here as well. Good to see you, Enigma-ish. And on a scale from nothing to full Enigma, we're very much at the Enigma-ish end of the scale. It's very important to point that out. Very good indeed. And Top Shot apparently is on a 45 stream streak. Now that's pretty darn impressive. Let's be honest. Well, that's give the man a medal. Let's be fair. I mean, that's some serious commitment to listening to me waffling on. It's 45 streams ago. I mean, that's months. Yeah, Top Shot. You may want to go and reevaluate your life, my friend. It can't be healthy. Milan the Madman is here. Hopefully not too bad, but good to see you as well. Thank you very much for popping in. Andy P783 is here. That rhymes. That's very important to point out for reasons I can't remember anymore, but that's good. Thank you very much, friend, popping in, Andy P. Solstice Project is here, and he's made it in time for the happy music, but he can't keep up. I've made a theme tune that's so poppy and so enthusiastic. Not even Solstice Project can keep up. That's a concern. And I'm gratified to note that Wintermute GB absolutely doesn't like the music. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's been a great success. Solstice Project then goes on to commit a heinous crime, at least in the eyes of Wintermute GB. The bagpipe version of this. Now that's a good idea. A bagpipe version of my silly poppy retros by a theme tune. Wintermute then responds with swinging the banhammer around. Dear, it's all good fun. Who else do we have? Right, Commander Tragic Blue 21 is here as well. Good evening, good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. And we even have a funny asteroid. This is excellent because it's never ever a good space game without a funny asteroid. Then there's a description of what it means. I can't be asked. That's what it means. We're all completely happy about the description of what I can't be asked means. It means I can't be asked. Simon Army's here as well. Good to see you, Simon Army. Thank you very much. Wintermute TV. It's a short stream. Yay! Woohoo! And if the game fails, well, there's always Archimedes linked to it. Yeah, I mean that's a game that just never keeps on giving, doesn't it? In fact, he never gave us anything at all. Top Shot just has a simple UTC BSD. Is that out of date as well? What are we on now? We are on BSD, aren't we? So I'm on UTC +1. I should probably update that. Yeah, it's on the list. It's on the list, but I can't be asked. Exactly right, Andy. There, you guys are reading me too well. Grondian is here. Gronda. Good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. Would I believe that Paul McCartney was credited for the first written use of a can't be asked? I did not know that. Is that genuinely true? Wintermute can't be asked about that. Isu fan 62. Well, we now Drew don't smoke pot if he doesn't know 420. No, okay. I'm missing a reference there. Excellent. Right, have I got down to the bottom of this stuff? Commander Devin Pisces is here. 07 Commander, good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Wintermute G says BST is bloody stupid time. Yes, it is. So anyway, so does that mean if you're enthusiastic then you can be asked? Yes, I mean if you can be asked. I still haven't quite figured out the etymology of an arse having decision-making capabilities, but or means to do anything other than being sat on. Really, I mean, arses obviously do have their uses. They're quite important in matters of human biology, but as general implements of active abilities to influence things, it's not perhaps their strongest point. But anyway, never mind. Druiga, has Ember taken the car again? Well, yeah, she you see, the thing is, small extended waffle. I bought myself a trailer over the weekend, a car transporter trailer, so I can move my cars around when they're busted, which is, to be fair, most of the time. But I need to get this trailer into the barn, which is at the moment doesn't have a driveway servicing. It's the only way up there is slightly to my wife's consternation, through the garden. Now a four-wheel drive Jeep and a transporter trailer are not generally things that wives are entirely comfortable driving through the middle of gardens. So not only did I have the complexities of driving up a fairly steep inclined slope, which was of course grass, in a Jeep, which, being a 1999 Jeep, is let's say quite American. In the way that its sort of throttle response work, it's kind of off or on. It doesn't really do finesse. It's in fact, and reversing trailers, as you know, is more an art than a science. At least it is to me, because you turn the steering wheel one way and the trailer just randomly goes in a completely different direction. It's quite amusing for a while. But the problem is there are clumps of daffodils about that my wife was quite keen on them not being disturbed. So it was like playing a game of asteroids with a trailer on the back and a badly behaved dog for company. So there was me getting my trailer up the hill with a Jeep in slippery, wet conditions, trying to keep an eye on the dog in the passenger seat, who was convinced that helping me drive the Jeep would be a useful way to spend the time, and at the same time trying to reverse a trailer into a barn, which was relatively narrow, whilst not knocking down any daffodils. It was, let's say it was fairly fraught. But anyway, it's establish a driveway. It's on the list. I can assure you there are a great many things on the list. In fact, there are so many things on the list. I am now getting to the point I'm going to have to list for the list. So the list will contain things that will be on the list. So yes, very exciting. Anyway. I've got this lovely picture of Ember Dog jumping into the driver's seat of the Jeep and basically looking at me out the window going, and? So it's all good. We successfully managed it in the end. So no harm, and no daffodils. I hasten to add, no daffodils were harmed. But it was a near thing. Let's be honest. Right. Assume the list is saved as /dev/null. Yes, it will. Yeah. So it was a bit Krypton Factory. This was complicated as well by the fact that the trailer, as I discovered, it has a handbrake. Okay, now the handbrake is a really, really chunky lever that you pull up and you pull down. You know, it's fairly straightforward as these things go. I discovered that in the on position. Well, in the off position, of course, is entirely ineffective, which is exactly as it's designed to work. You don't want the brakes to work when you're in the off position. But when the handbrake was in the on position, where one was reasonably expected to apply some sort of braking capability to said trailer, no. This I hasten to add is a second-hand trailer of relatively advanced years and clearly needs some maintenance. So fixing the brakes on it is something that I will establish fairly soon as something that needs to be done. Hilarity ensued. Various hilarity ensued. So it took me about an hour and a half to manoeuvre this trailer up a hillside and into my barn, but we got there in the end, which is the main thing. It was all good fun. All good fun. All good fun indeed. So the brake was broke. It was indeed. Right. Now we are tonight, my friends. We are this is all Wintermute GP's fault. I'm putting that on record before we start because this was his idea. We are playing a game called Independence War. Now, I need to complain about this to start with because when I typed Independence War into GOG, it said, no, you can't, it doesn't exist. They said, well, it does because somebody told me it exists. But it turned out I had to buy something called Independence War Deluxe, which I'm hoping is like a bundled version of Independence War. Otherwise, I've bought the wrong game. But it seems to be correct. Or iWar is how everyone seems to refer to it. I don't know. Yeah, was it called iWar back in the day, and now but its full name was Independence Day, and I don't know, the word independence was just too long for people. I don't know. Anyway, this game came out on according to the internet stuff I've done. It came out on July the 31st, 1999, so it's well within our retro criteria. This is 20. What do we know? That's 26 years old and a bit. So it's good, but it looks spaceshipy. I think it passes that test for the retro space video game series. So it's more than 20 years old and it's got spaceships. So we are going to play literally like it's 1999. Now I'm going to fire it up, and then I'm going to need to have a little play to get the screen to work. So let me switch to this mode here where nothing will currently work. Okay, because I haven't started the game up. And instantly the screen has gone black and changed the resolution of everything, so I can't see anything at all, which is slightly disturbing. Oh, now we have got. I need to find a way. Oh, it says 3DFX, which none of you can see because it's not allowing me to. It's taken over control of my screen and it's not allowing me to switch the video mode yet. Right. Right. So where's the game gone? I've lost it now. Oh, did it? Or did it just crash? Oh no, it's crashed. Okay, so that's not that's not a good start. Right. Are there any? Okay. So right. So the the first challenge is we need to get this thing running. Edit. How do I? So okay. Well, that doesn't tell us anything. Maybe when I pressed escape, it didn't like it. So hang on, let me try that again. The trouble is, it's going full screen at the moment. I can't see anything. And it's doing something. I need it ideally to play in a window, which it isn't, which is kind of annoying. Ooh. Okay, then I get a 3DFX logo, which you guys probably can't see. Oh, now we've got something else. Got some music. And there's something about particle systems. And then anything. What I want is a menu. Right, Independence War starts up briefly on the screen, and then no, it crashed again. Okay, so this is fun. So what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, well let me pop up a screen because we're gonna have to. This is always the fun with retro games, right? It's almost as good as Elite or the Archimedes, right? So we're gonna have to dive into this and actually get this working. Right, let me just capture a window here so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So I'm basically looking at my file system at the moment. So somewhere under where is Steam installed? It's in here somewhere, isn't it? Program files x86 Steam. Right. Let's find out if we can go. Where are the Steam apps? No, it's not Steam, is it? I'm on the GOG. Oh, there we go. Right, games. Right, Independence War Deluxe. Right, okay. So here's the folder. So have we got any kind of? Was it? No, I mean this is the GOG version, so it's doing some 3DFX stuff, which is a bit weird, isn't it? There's the icon. There's a manual. Does that help us start? Okay, so I've got a PDF manual here. Installation guide. Oh, what I kind of need. Right, hang on. I'm gonna have to share this part of the screen as well. Does this tell me anything? Streamlabs. Oh, okay, I am on Windows 11 because the general consensus is it is not compatible. Okay, okay. Well, okay, that's interesting. Can I do anything to it? Yeah, so bits to which at the moment I haven't got anything working. I'm just gonna let's have a quick squiz through the manual. What does it actually say here? Does it say anything? Okay, this is a Windows 95/98 native title. Okay, so it's it's 32-bit. Okay, that's good. Right. It's DirectX 6. It does require Voodoo graphics acceleration, hence the 3DFX. Oh, so this may be a challenge to even get running. But I thought the GOG stuff would. I mean, they'll take your money. To be fair, less than £1. Okay, so let's try that now. Which XE is it? I suppose this is the question. iWar start sounds like a good place to. Let's go with that one. What does that do? It doesn't do anything at all. Run in compatibility mode. So is it iWar? Let's try that one. Okay, that does something, and then yeah, that's looking good. Oh no, suddenly it's working. Kind of. Okay, I've got. Okay, you guys can't see this yet because I've got options. Okay, right. Ooh, brightness, ambient. Okay, my challenge then is how am I going to stream this because it won't come out of full screen mode. But it is apparently working. So how am I going? Okay, this is going to be fun. I need a way. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I can launch it. That if I launch this, I've just iWar.exe. Yeah, if I launch that, okay, let's have a look at properties. Can I force it to Windows? Can I force it to run in the Windows? Try Alt.Enter. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Let's try that first. The game is running there. Okay. Alt.Enter. That does not work. It seems to be driving the monster directly, which is fun. Okay. Okay, so we can make it work. Alt.Enter does not work. Right, so Solstice Project has got a link which I've just randomly clicked. Apparently that thread is private. Is there a config file? Well, that's what I was looking for in here. So let's go back and add that in, so you can see what I'm looking for in case you've got any suggestions on this one, because this is always the fun. There we go. Right. Okay. So this is the file. Is there a config.file? There's a readme.txt. nglide is that. Okay. That's so. Okay. So we're effectively. It's basically. What it's basically doing is it's emulating 3DFX. Which is fine. Is there a way to make it not? Is basically to make it run in a window is the question. That's what we need. This is the GOG version. So we're trying to figure out how to make it run in the window so I can stream it, because I can't grab it at the moment. I can't. There's an ini. Is there a? There's nglide config.exe. What does that? Oh, here we go. This might help. Let me close down the app. This might. Oh, that was an interesting noise. There's an nglide config.exe. What does this do? Screen ratio by app. Fit to screen default 4:3 refresh rate. Screen resolution. Okay, so I can tell it to go 800 by 600. Aspect ratio fit to screen, or I can put 4:3. Apply. Does that allow us to run the game? Okay, that's just popping that up again. That doesn't seem to be. That doesn't seem to be giving me the ability. I need. No, that's closing it down. Do we need to print out the ship identification chart? Yeah. So. Okay. DMC toot. Okay, so I've tried nglide config.exe. That doesn't have enough options. The next thing is right-click the game executable. Yeah. Okay, I was just thinking this as well. Properties. Okay, you guys can't see this at the moment, but add in minus windowed after the target path. Where is the target path? Is that literally on the general tab? Let me try that. Minus windowed. Okay, I can't. No, that's not the right place. Details, general. Maybe if I make a shortcut to it, maybe that's the way to do it. Let's try that. Properties, no. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about a refund for 99B, but right, show more options. I want to create a shortcut. Where's that gone? Create shortcut, there it is. Where is it? Oh, God. Okay, create a shortcut. Why isn't it doing that? Oh, there they are down the bottom. Now I've got 6 shortcuts. Can I get a refund off Twitch tonight? No, you can't. Right. Okay. So So I've now got a shortcut to iWar, and I now need to put minus windowed. We think in the target path. Okay. Is that outside the brackets? Outside the quotes? I think it is. Does that work? Right. I'm going to try starting it from the shortcut. Does that work? It starts, but no, it's still not operating in a windowed mode. So that didn't work either. iWar minus W. Okay, let's try that with the shortcut. Or do you mean dem backbox? Do you mean just starting that from the command line? Perplexity says that window mode often doesn't seem to work. That is annoying. That's going to be a problem. Minus W. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, it's already running. I love it goes when it shuts down. That's kind of weird. Oh no! Look! Dem Podpokes has fixed it. It's working. It's in the box. Right, that's progress. Right, okay, now the resolution is way too small. The shortcut worked. The shortcut did work. Let me. Okay, we're making. I can't shut the game down now, but we're making progress. We are making progress. Now the game will not shut down. He says going into task manager to go and kill it. Right, what's it called? iWar batch delete. Right, kill end task. Right, we are making progress. This is good. Right, I think I need to go back to where I went into the GOG. Let's go back into here. See this This, children, is why you don't know you're born when you play your modern games, all right? Right, I think I mucked this up by messing around with this program here. Nglide config. Let's put this at a decent resolution. Let's say, what's a decent? I don't know what's a decent resolution nowadays. How big is my I don't need it to be too big. What do we normally run retro games in? So we can do 1024 by 768, something like that, isn't it? Let's apply that. I think that's about right. Let's see what that looks like. Will it start? Here we go. Okay. Well, it seems 320 by 250. It seems to be totally ignoring my request to do resolutions. So I'll work on that. In fact, what's even more annoying is I can't even get it to move position on the screen. that's okay. Well, it is responding to the mouse. Let's go with that. Okay, I'm gonna cut my losses. Right, here we go. Let's now which version? Let's see. It's probably not going to work with game capture, is it? Let's see if window capture will work. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Let's see. Right, we've got iWar. I can't be bothered to type Independence. Maybe that's why. Window. Independence. Look, there's a thing. Look. Okay. That's that'll do. Does it? It works. A thing has happened. Excellent. Dr. MC2. Okay, dxwind.t.com. Haunted Loaf says, I've always had said true has motion radio. Maybe we could just do a radio episode. Okay, so we have spinniness, and I think we got sound. Does that sound work? Can you hear that? It's got squeaking. That's all the sound I'm hearing. Just a sort of weird squeak. Okay, so this. Well, I mean, Wintermute GB. This is your game. So tell me, this is what you expect to be seeing. Okay, I've got a spinny thing that says instant action. We've got roster. We've got credits, and we've got options. So under options, I've got brightness, which is sort of set there. Ambient light, which is there. Background nebula is on. Animated 3D close-up is on. Detailed cutoff point is in the middle. Should I move that up or down? Is up better? Radio chatter is on. Joystick is on. Joystick second access is your joystick hat is contact, and infinity battle mission mode is simulation. I don't know what any of that most of that means. Right. Okay. So presumably I want to go for roster. Instant action is going to, well, I suppose we could check whether or not any joysticky stuff is working. Is it going to work? Is it going to work with my joystick configuration? Wintermute GB says, I haven't actually played this game. It's not knowledge. Okay, so basically it's the blind leading the blind on this one. Has anybody in the chat actually played this game? Let's start there, shall we? I'm completely on my own. Bitstorm says a long time ago, them dang bagpipes, who is instrumental in getting the game actually working on the screen, says nope. Top Shot says he's Googled it. Okay. So this is not only has this already become a disaster, it's not going to get any better, is it? XXX Zozo XXX says, oh yes, I didn't get this far. He just got to the menu. Does that mean I've achieved a thing? This game is awesome. It's nice. It's back in the spotlight. Okay. It's proper Newtonian physics. Notable. Okay, well that's going to be interesting. Right. Well, let's see what happens if we go into instant action. Okay. Airlock. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, the good news is the joystick is working. Okay. There's noise happening. Oh, I can click. I can use the mouse at the same time. That's quite good. No idea what's happening. Okay. Okay, there's a ship coming. I don't know what the controls are. This is well complicated. Okay, well we got pew pew. This is a good start. There are stereo effects, aren't there? I think I might have I've got my Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Bad stuff is happening. I think we died. Okay, so right, okay. Debriefing there. Objectives: kill everything. Not done. Enemy ships destroyed. Surprisingly 0. Missiles fired. 0%. Hit ratio 57%. I'll take that as a win. Shift what? Shift Q. Okay, so I think at some point I ought to read the instructions. Let's because we don't know what we're doing yet. Select a history. That doesn't seem to do anything. Simulation unknown captain. Simulation rookie. Oh, click on new captain to enter name. Ah. Oh, can I go? Oh, I don't understand this UI at all. I'll click on new captain to enter name. That makes sense. Simulation. Choose a gameplay mode. Okay. Or I can go rookie. Choose it. Seems to do the same thing. As I remember, this is the sort of game you HOTAS and fly rings around people using Newtonian physics. Other way it makes you. Okay, so my joystick does work. That's a good thing. I don't know about the throttle, however. What I want is, let's go for simulation and let's go for arcade for a moment. Play mission. Is that there's no tutorial? Looks like there's no tutorial. Nothing.
This is a training exam in piloting Dreadnought class corvettes.
Excellent.
All prospective officers should pass this exam before entering active service. Your performance will be monitored and scored.
I think we did.
The exam will test your ability to control the ship. You will be maneuvering using thrusters only.
Okay, well, this is possibly helpful.
On screen is a Type 2 navigation buoy. We call them rings.
Sounds fair enough.
Your objective is to fly the ship along a course made up from a series of such rings.
This is exactly what we need. Excellent.
To complete the course, you must fly through the center of each and every ring in turn. Colliding with the ring will result in damage to your vessel. The total time taken to complete the course will be measured, and the faster you complete it, the more you will score. You may resit this exam at any time in order to improve your score.
Okay. Right. Start timer by passing through ring 1 and pass through all rings.
Okay, the objective of this exam is to pass through the center of all the rings in the course in equal time. The timer starts when you pass through the first one. Any questions?
No. Well, actually, yes. What are the controls? Okay, well, hang on. Okay, so I've got pitch controls either on the joystick or on my arrow arrow keys. So all the time I'm not in the ring. Well, I haven't got. Ooh. Okay. Now I've just switched the engines on. Okay. So plus and minus give me forward and back throttle control. We're making progress. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, the timer is running.
Okay. So I think I'm at full throttle now. All right. Let's see what happens when we. Is that the next ring? I don't know. How do you tell? Okay, so I can control my speed, and then banking across. Okay, so it's not this. At the moment, this is not Newtonian. At least I don't think it is, because I'm not yawing. I've now got control. Instructors really impressed with my. Okay, so. This is okay. Okay, so I'm flying through the rings. This is good. Is he impressed yet? I'm at full speed. I feel like the game is in some sort. We did put it in arcade mode, didn't we? So maybe it's like in an easy control mode at the moment. But let's.
That's halfway.
Excellent. Okay, now it's time to go. After this one, I've got to go down. I'm in danger of impressing the instructor. Arcade mode is not Newtonian. Okay, so we should. Let's start in arcade mode for the time being. I can hear the engines firing presumably to correct my velocity. I like the background chatter, which is actually unintelligible. That's something. Okay, so it's also given me quite a nice vector telling me where to go next. Okay, so this is okay. Quite an advanced game for 1999, isn't it? Key bindings are there. Excellent. Can you mine them for anything useful? I know what the guns are. Excellent ring flying, yeah. I'm doing this at virtually full velocity. Oh, which one's next? How do I know which one's next? I'll go for this one.
Okay, one more to go.
Which one? It's not telling me which one it is. That is that one. Okay, come on, one more to go. Hey, am I going to complete something? Full speed, come on.
Superb.
Look at that.
That's a new course record.
Ah, look at me. A new course record on my first time out. Hey, the Celestial Warrior strikes again. Mission successful. Ooh. Right, okay, so that was good. Shift Q to exit, escape to resume drive. Okay, that just takes me back. So Shift Q. Okay, so that was like nav basic. What do I do now? Play mission? Is that the next mission?
This exam will establish your ability to control a Dreadnought-class corvette using autopilots, the ship's linear displacement drive, LDS, and capsule drive.
Don't know what any of that
During
means.
the flight, you will be accompanied by an instructor pilot in another corvette.
Okay.
You should listen to his spoken instructions and you should follow them to the letter. On completing the course, your instructor pilot will score your performance.
Okay. Right. Undock from satellite. Approach on autopilot. Test Form 8 autopilot. Didn't get a chance to read that.
Dreadnought, this is your instructor pilot. You are currently docked to the Salt Lake Navy facility in Earth space. I'd like you to use undock to separate from the station.
Press U to undock.
my ship as the nav target by using the select target function.
Place circle on the instructor's ship and press T to target. Which one is the instructor's ship? How do I know? Which one's the instructor's ship? C2. That would make sense, but where is C2? Ah, that's 4. Is that 4? What's this UI telling me? That's 6. Tug. It has to be Corvette, right? So it should be C. It must be Corvette. Should be 4. That one. And press T to target. Okay. Cormorant. Is that right? Now it says. No, it only says 2. No, that's a transport. So where is? It's gone to 3 now. I don't understand what this. The numbers keep changing. This is not helpful. That's a transport. Okay. Yeah, where is? How do I know where it is? Oh, it's pointing it to me. Transport. No. Where's the transport?
Good.
There he is.
Now I am now your selected nav target, so don't shoot me. With my ship selected, you can now use autopilots. First, try approach.
Press F6.
Good. Now try the formate autopilot.
What does that mean? Press F7 to activate the formation. Oh, formation maybe?
I will now halt, and I want you to engage the dock autopilot.
There's a lot of autopilots on this boat. Press escape to quit. Yeah, and F8. Okay. It's going to be a long time before I'm competent to fly this spaceship, I can tell you. I like the little boxes sort of indicating where things are moving to and stuff. Okay, fixed external view. Bit of lens flare going on. Okay, we're docking together. Okay.
Now undock.
Okay, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, let's try some faster than light travel.
Yay!
I'm laying in a destination in a Jupiter space into your capsule drive computer. Follow me into the jump point.
Pass through Lagrange point in direction of arrow. Where's the arrow? Is that the jump point? I think I'm on the wrong side of it. Pass through the Lagrange point in the direction of arrow. It must be that. Oh! The game just crashed. It's going well. Let's try it again. Was that it? Did I win? This is turning. Well, there's the spaceship. That's quite cool. Independence War. Here we go. Let's try again. Oh no, just jump straight into there again. Right. We're in arcade mode. Let's go. No, I don't want arcade mode. Let's go back. Can we switch it to... Okay, if I want a new captain. Yes. I don't want to be arcade though. No, it's Commander Squirrel, obviously. Right. We're going to go for simulation. Let's let's make things even more difficult. Right. We're a rookie, nav basic. We've got to do this. Okay, we know how this mission works. This ring mission. Let's see what the game's like in simulation mode.
This is a training exam in piloting Dreadnought-class corvettes.
This is
All prospective officers should pass this exam before entering active service. Your performance will be monitored and scored. The exam will test your ability to control the ship. You will be maneuvering using thrusters only. On screen is a Type 2 navigation buoy. We call them rings. Your objective is to fly the ship along a course made up from a series of such rings. To complete the course, you must fly through the center of each and every ring in turn.
Okay.
Colliding with the ring will result in damage to your vessel. The total time taken to complete the course will be measured, and the faster you complete it, the more you will score. I feel more stressed than
when I did my driving test now.
You may resit this exam at any time in order to improve your score.
Assuming you survive. Right, okay. Right.
Okay, the objective of this exam is to pass through the center
simulation
of all the
mode
rings
now.
of the course in the shortest possible time. The timer starts when you pass through the first one.
So,
any questions?
6 degrees of freedom. How do I... Right. So I've got forward thrust A and Z, lateral thrust S. What does lateral thrust S mean? How do I get up and down? Okay, that's lateral thrust, is that? What does that mean? Okay, that's forward and back, which is okay. Lateral thrust looks like it's a shift, but it isn't doing anything particular. Okay, well, let's just go full throttle and see what happens.
Okay, the timer is running.
So what's going to happen? Let's find out. Lateral side to side. Okay, well that makes sense, but it didn't seem to do anything. Let's reverse thrust as we go through this one. Okay, and I'm going to bank round. Is it preserving anything? It doesn't feel like it's preserving any momentum. Oh, yes, it is now. Okay, so it does correct, but it's definitely drifting a little bit now compared to what it was doing before. Okay, that's interesting. So I've got to be careful to neutralize. Oh yeah, okay. I've got to be careful to neutralize my momentum a bit. I don't know how to use the lateral thrust at the moment.
That's halfway.
Whee! Okay, good. So that's off-axis thrust a bit. There we go. Bring it back in. Okay, it sort of yaws a bit, and then it sorts itself out. Luna's here. Hello, Luna. We are. Yeah, we're doing complicated things. I think it's fair to say. Yeah, your special seat is reserved. Okay, so yeah, so it does. It's not, at least at the moment, it's not fully Newtonian because it's compensating for me a bit, but it's definitely not just arcade mode anymore, which is cool. We like that. Veronica's here as well. Hello. Hello, Veronica. Okay, so it automatically applies lateral thrust, which is good. This is probably quite useful. 2 waypoints left. 38 seconds to go.
Okay, one more to go.
Am I going to break the record again? What do you reckon? Let's get the angle. Angle right. Yes.
You did it. Good time too.
Ah, it wasn't the best time ever. So we still, I'll take that. That's a win. I was in simulation mode, hardcore proper gaming. I'm sure you agree. Right. Okay. So, right. Nav advanced is okay. There's a salvage mission there. Or nav advanced. We've done nav basic, presumably mission choice. Okay, let's try salvage then. Or should we do nav advanced? Let's do nav advanced again. Okay, I think I'm beginning to understand how this user interface works now.
This exam will establish your ability to control a Dreadnought-class Corvette.
Let's hope the game doesn't
using
crash again.
autopilots,
Otherwise,
the ship's linear
this is going to be a
displacement
short
drive,
stream.
LDS, and capsule drive. During the flight, you will be accompanied by an instructor pilot in another Corvette. You should listen to his spoken instructions, and you should follow them to the letter. On completing the course, your instructor pilot will score your performance.
The Fibonacci sequence is strong. Right, those are our objectives.
Dreadnought, this is your instructor pilot. You are currently docked to the Salt Lake Navy facility in Earth space. I'd like you to use undock to separate from the station.
Okay, I know how to do that. That's you. There we go. Look, we've got an external camera.
Good.
I still don't know
Now
how
I
to...
want you to select my ship as the nav target by using the select target function.
Where is his ship? Is that in there? That's a Corvette. How do I know which one's him? What was the next target? Next enemy, nearest enemy. Okay, can that help me? No. How do I know which one he is? It just says Corvette. That says Patcom. That says Corvette. Which one he is? Which one's him? This is a bit I don't get. How do I know which one? Oh, hang on. Is that thing telling me? Oh, there we go. Must be that one. Is it that one? No, that's just telling me where the target is. Where's his ship? I don't understand. That's the station.
Good.
There we are. How did I know that was the instructor though?
Selected nav target, so don't shoot me. With my ship selected, you can now use autopilot.
Yay.
First try approach.
Okay, that was F6. Yeah. Okay, seems to be flying away from him, but anyway, there we go, never mind. Yeah, there must be a kind of...
Good. Now try the formate autopilot.
Formate is such a funny word. Does it mean formation? Is that what that does?
I will now halt, and I want you to engage the dock autopilot.
I quite like the quality of the comms. It does feel spacey, doesn't it? The background chatter is actually unintelligible, which is quite nice. I don't know what it's doing. It feels like it's spinning around him. Okay, I think we just didn't get a piece of comms there. Okay, so there's the docking.
Now undock.
It's very exciting, this.
Okay, let's try some faster than light travel. I'm laying in a destination in a Jupiter space into your capsule drive computer. Follow me into the jump point.
Okay. So where's he going? There's the jump point over there. Oh, my speed is not... I'm just going to follow him. I know, fast and light on my first lesson. Okay, all that looks good. So is he doing anything? I don't think he's doing anything, is he? Oh, there he goes. Let's follow him again. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go through the jump point in front of him. Maybe that's why it crashed. It's quite a sophisticated HUD, actually, isn't it? And so he's doing what? There's the jump point. What's he doing? He's sort of just sitting there. Something now is making a noise. Ooh, what's that? Okay, it says pass through the jump point in the general direction of the arrow. Now my throttle is now no longer doing anything. At least I can set the throttle, but it's not going anywhere. So how do I... The throttle command is just allowing me to move the thing up and down. But how do I tell it... Oh, there he goes. He's going through it. I'll follow him. Okay, he's gone through. Game has stopped. I think I feel the game may be busted, my friends. It now says not responding. It's just doing it again. Oh dear. How do you know? Well, no, the trouble is it crashed exactly the same space last time. Maybe can I get into a different part of the game? That's before we move on entirely. Okay, have we got our 99p's worth yet? Do you think? Do I now know enough to jump into instant action? Do you reckon? The logo is nice. Let's at least I can move around now, so maybe I've got a chance of defeating this. Let's go. Right, now I've got movement. Okay, something has appeared. It's down there. I'm going to target it. Okay. Right. Okay, that's something. Let's do a bit of pew pew, shall we? 'Cause I definitely hit it. Okay, that's some... Ooh. Progress. How do I know how strong it is? I get it! I killed it! I killed something! Oh, nice explosions. Okay, so that was there's some actual pew pew going on there, my friends. Ah! Okay, there's multiple bounties now. I don't know how shields work or anything like that at this stage. Boom! So there's 2 down. Okay, okay, it does have a Newtonian flight model. This is cool. I don't know how to evade anything. I don't know what my other keybinds are. Ow! Just rammed it. That wasn't good. Don't ram things. Someone on GOG forum saying launch with iWar minus B16. What does that do? Bits on that's a really good suggestion. What does it do? Oh, I can try it. Let me go back to my shortcut. We know minus W works. This is good. Minus B minus 16. Okay, I'm going to try that. Okay, that's taking us back to full screen mode, which isn't helpful. But does that? Okay, let me put minus W minus B. What does that do? I can put minus W minus B minus 16. What are the options? Okay, minus B minus 16 enables glide graphics. Okay. Unfortunately, it stops my windowed version from working as well. So I can't see you guys when I do that. I don't know if you can see anything or not. I've tried adding the W as well. It doesn't work. I have kept the W in. Maybe if I put the W as the final option, does that work? Let's try that. Maybe the important. That. Oh. Okay, if I put the W in the final option, it starts and then instantly crashes. Okay. Can I control resolutions? Let's try that. Okay, that's done weird things to the screen resolution. Now it's it's gone weirdly off center as well. This is all fun. Totally faultless game. Right. Okay. We've got 15 minutes left of the stream. Let's extract maximum fun from our 99p. Right, so have I got any kind of shield management stuff going on in here? Because I've got a single, as far as I can tell at the moment, I've got a single weapon, which isn't particularly useful. There's the Lagrange point. There's the puffin, which is my adversary. I don't want to ram it. Don't ram it! Okay, don't do that. That didn't work. I was doing better last time. Let's try this again. Can I click on things with the mouse maybe? I don't think I can. Okay, let's go in again. Let's not point straight at it. That's definitely fatal. See? Stop trying to ram me. Boom. Okay, go on. It's these missiles. How do I don't know how to counter the missile. There must be a way. We've lost control of the ship. Okay, so I don't know what the controls are. Okay, so it's seriously brutal. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the F1 to F4 keys go to other stations of the Dreadnought. Okay, well that could be fun. What does that allow us to do? Let's have a look. It's just trying to reverse engineer the game here by... Oh. Yes. Okay, so I've got stuff. What the hell's this saying? Is this like a gunnery? It feels like this game is very... Okay, sadly you need -B16 to prevent the crashing, but I can't use -W as well. So, so I'm in a rock and a hard place here in terms of the actual game. Stop ramming my ship! Okay, so does this game have any kind of shields or stuff like that? Okay, so B16 makes it run in the right graphics mode, but is there some OBS magic? I don't know. So I suppose I can't see the Streamlabs desktop when I'm in full screen mode. This is where I could do with a second monitor, really, isn't it? There is a manual here, though. Let me let's have a squiz at the manual, shall we? Why can't I see the PDF document? Let's get rid of that. I want to add a source. Right, here's the manual. Okay, here's the manual. Let's have a wander through the manual, see if it tells us anything vaguely useful. Zips McGuire says I could never get the shields to work to any effect. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so this might be useful. There's our ship, right? Okay, thank you from the developers. Thank you for buying Independence War for 99p. This space simulation title is the best title we could make and has taken more than 3 years to complete. It's taken us half an hour to get it working. It's a comprehensive starship simulator. Right, okay. A state-of-the-art 3D graphics engine. Excellent. Story-driven missions, advanced AI. This sounds brilliant. This sounds exactly the sort of game we need. Right, okay. It's a 95, 98 native title. Okay. We need a 3DX Voodoo 1, 2, Banshee or Voodoo 3 to work. Okay. Well, we think we've done most of that. The Defiance intro movie is an MPEG format. So, okay, maybe we should have watched the in-flight movie before we start. Where is the in-flight movie? Is it? There's a video here, but that folder's empty. Is there a video file? I can't see an MPEG video file in here at all. There's an intro.exe. Maybe I should run that. Oh, that's full screen as well. Oh, but that gives us a video. Okay, can I run that as a window? That's the intro is awesome. Excellent. I'm glad the intro is awesome. Show more options. Let's make a shortcut to that and see if we can run that one as a window as well, so you guys can watch it. Because it's all very well it being awesome, but if if you can't see it, it's not much fun. No, the minus W switch doesn't work for the intro video, which is annoying. Okay, so that doesn't work. Basically, there's an intro.exe which appears to be a video file. I wonder if I can drop that into VLC or something like that. Do you think that might work? VLC is quite good at that sometimes. All that. Can it do it? No, VLC can't open that. That's annoying. So I haven't got the actual MPEG file. Okay, the two horizontal bars of the shields. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. Your ship decides for itself which enemy shield will shield against. Okay, well that's useful. Yeah, the intro plays, but it's full screen, so I can't capture it, which is annoying. And I can't get Blink. It just says Bink. Is it Bink video? Yeah, Bink video properties, compatibility. Run this program as a minister. Scrable full screen optimization. No. See, he wants me to run it in a window. Why can't I just do? It's Bink. It's Bink.exe. Running Bink.exe MPEG in a window. No idea. Ah. There is a remaster on Git. Independence War regenerates. Okay. Point the webcam at the screen. That is a. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's if we can find the video. Maybe we can find the video on YouTube. Just watch it that way. There's always a way, isn't there? There's always a way. Right. Let's try that. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Independence War intro video. Let's see if has somebody put it on YouTube. Independence iWar intro remastered 60% upscaled. That's it? Okay, well done. That was a really good suggestion. let's do that. Right. Let me hang on. Bear with me. We might be able to watch. I know YouTube is cheating. Well done, Wintermute's found it. I found it as well. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay, this is. Right, that's what. It does look like an excellent game. Shame we can't actually play it. Here we go. Here's the video.
Computer, take a memo to Admiral Henson, Navy Headquarters for FTL transmission. Ma'am, this is Clay on the Dreadnought. We have spent the last week on patrol in this cluster, and up to this point we have seen no evidence of the unidentified shipping you described in your report. Furthermore, I must register my...
We're getting a coded transmission on a secure channel. It's the Harvard. She's under attack. Looks like she's encountered a small Indy fleet.
Signal the Harvard. We're on our way. Damn.
It is. It's 14 minutes long.
Attention, enemy shipping. This is Captain Mishima of the Commonwealth vessel Harvard. This is your final warning.
Oh, boom.
Emergency power coming on stream now, sir. Good. Status?
Sir, this is engineering team 2. The main ring is down. We have lost all primary power, sir. This ship is not going anywhere.
It's because there's a big hole in your ship.
Message coming in, sir.
This is Quartermaster MacDuff of the Independent vessel.
Actual footage of Drew playing. Thanks.
You will surrender your vessel to us. Your ship has been commandeered by the Independent Navy. Offer no resistance, and no one will be harmed.
Is he Scottish?
Go to hell.
All hands, now hear this. To prevent this ship falling to the enemy, we are scuttling her. Prepare for emergency
Don't go stop
evacuation.
phase 12.
All hands, evac station. That would be a very dangerous move, Captain Mishima.
Are you absolutely sure you wouldn't like to?
He is. He's Scottish.
What's their position?
10 million kilometers in closing. They're right by the
Does that mean the
range
bad
point.
guys are Scottish?
Two
Or the
ships
good guys
moving
are
in to
Scottish?
intercept us.
Who's Scottish?
Okay, gunner, missile slow mode, target on bogey A, launch on my mark. Mark. Helm, ready with 180 pitch. Now.
Ooh. See, this looks awesome.
Fire.
It's got sort of Babylon 5
Second
vibe to
Indy
it.
coming about.
Now.
Boom.
Status on the Harvard?
The Harvard and the Indies have gone. I think they've taken her.
The Admiralty's not gonna be happy about this.
Worsening conditions in Bangladesh are proving too much for government aid operatives as the oceanic rise continues.
As Governor Ledbetter was making the announcement,
All right,
power
we've
outages
seen
in the
enough.
downtown area.
It's one hell of an
Commander
intro, isn't it?
Briscoe, wouldn't you say that the latest loss of a Navy ship to the pirates
I
represents
said-
extreme
That's how you deal
incompetence
with
on behalf of the
bagpipe
Navy?
players.
Where is she?
Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize for Admiral Hanson's absence. She got caught in a power outage coming down from the orbital. And of course, the storm made...
Does anyone else here find it surprising that a woman with more than 3,000 spaceships at her disposal should find it so difficult getting to a meeting on time?
I'll get right to it. These figures are not pleasant reading. Successful piracy attacks are going through the roof. We've lost 10 shipments of neutronium headed for Earth this week alone. We've also lost 4 Navy vessels in the last month. 1 destroyed and 3 captured by the Indies. Frankly, our current attempts to contain the situation are failing.
Thank you,
I like the camera angles.
Any responses?
If the press get to hear of this,
With all respect, to hell with the press, John. Just in A-Zone, we have 4 billion to feed. We need those shipments. If we can only trim the military's budget.
What? And have the Indies walk all over us some more?
Yeah, that's
We're
about
not
it.
dealing with some band of gun-happy pirates. We've been fighting a guerrilla war out there for the last 50 years. If we need to do anything, we need to strengthen the fleet.
I am adjourning this meeting. I think we all need to look at this data a little more closely. Meeting adjourned. Oh, Admiral Brett?
Yes, Mr. President?
I'd like a word.
He's got a very deep voice, says Mr. President. Oh, the independent fleet. Ooh, spooky asteroid.
So there we were, hovering 10 meters off his bridge, pointing a 5 terawatt cannon through the bridge viewport.
See, look, the Scottish guy survived to fight another day.
Captain Mishimer stood proudly on his bridge, and he stopped.
Independence for Scotland!
And believe you me, he was ready to blow the ship. But when he looked up and saw that cannon, he realized he was looking death itself right in the eye.
Tell me.
And he had a sudden change of heart.
Tell me we can fight for the Indies.
Come on, let's go take a look at her.
Are we the bad guys or not?
Aye, she's going to be a very useful ship.
Oh,
And she'll be
oh,
ready in
oh
time
she's
to
going to be
assault.
great.
As long as our mysterious friends keep their part of the bargain and deliver the spider. Oh, she's beautiful, isn't she? And so much nicer for a spot of colour.
Hey. Okay, so they've decorated the ship. Nice. So this is the ship they captured, yeah? So what are the Independents fighting for, other than independence? To the Navy, catch me if... This is quite cool. I love the setup.
Since Admiral Hanson will not be joining us, I thought you might be interested in this report. If our sources are correct, the Indies are
Space
planning their
elevator.
most significant
Nice.
attack in years. They have selected a target which would hurt us immeasurably.
Which is?
The Tolleman jump point at Alpha Centauri. They plan to block the most strategically vital junction point in known space.
Block it? How? I'll recall the fleet. We can...
No. If we send in the fleet, there won't be an attack. We'll just lose our informants. No. This needs something. Someone special. Someone
I
we
will
can
send
use
my
without
best
raising
Jedi.
suspicion.
I'll get onto it. We can
Oh,
have
the
the
space
most
elevator.
decorated officers in known space.
Listen, and listen well, my friend. We don't need
It's definitely too low to be a
we
good
don't
guy,
need
yeah.
senior, well-educated, or well-connected. This is a war. What we need are results. Now, tell me, which serving officer has had the most kills?
I'll just...
Clay Jefferson H. Captain Dreadnought CNV 301. Kill total 151. Confirmed.
Jefferson Clay, eh?
Jefferson
Send him on a
Clay.
patrol mission to the Tolleman jump point.
Can we trust him? He has a reputation as a dangerous man.
Good. We need a dangerous man.
This is one hell of an intro, isn't it?
Okay, people, listen up. I know this mission was at short notice, so let's all be careful, okay? Let's see what treats we have in store for today.
Captain, A serious situation is developing. You should get underway at once. As you are well aware, since the discovery of the capsule drive, all interstellar missions have to take place to and from Lagrange points.
Yep, makes sense. Those are the ones that crashed the game.
All of known space is connected by the interstellar linkages formed between Lagrange jump points. But the Ptolemy points in Alpha Centauri space are more crucial than the rest, lying at the very center of the known space network. You should proceed at best speed to the Ptolemy point A.
So this is what's supposed to happen. Ooh.
My information suggests some kind of attack on the point itself is imminent. But as to what that attack involves, your guess is as good as mine. Just in case, we have a 10-ship backup squadron on standby if you FTL for assistance.
This just sounds better and better.
Your mission orders are patrol the target area and report back. If you engage any hostiles, call in the backup fleet. This is Admiral Brett, terminating this briefing document.
Well, you heard the man. Let's scan for hostiles.
Scanning now. Found one. Low thermal trace, 2,000 Ks. Probably a tug. Puffin class.
Okay, let's move to engage.
That's the one I killed.
Sir? Did we call for backup? The jump point sensor's going crazy. I'm getting a number of major contacts.
Ooh.
FTL for backup, now!
All ships, Dreadnought has signaled for assistance. Let's move it, people.
Sir?
If that's what I think it is. They're trying to block the point.
You're right, it's like watching 90s sci-fi.
FTL the backup squadron, send an abort code.
Too late.
Hell.
Uh-oh.
It's a trap! Out of jump space into a blocked point, we are gonna see those ships smeared all over this.
Yep. Attack.
Attack pattern V3. No, climb!
Oh, here come the Scots.
That's it. Hold position here. Match velocities with the destroyer. Now, full burn for the blocker!
Not sure what his plan was, but... Oh, he was hiding, right, yeah.
Clear the bridge.
Sacrifice himself to allow the other ships to arrive.
And so that is the story of how Jefferson Clay died. He gave up his life to save more than 1,500 of his fellow officers. He was the greatest hero in the history of space warfare, a role model, a legend. He made a difference by inspiring a whole generation of young officers. But of course it wasn't until 5 years later that Clay got the chance to figure out what was really going on.
Oh, that was the end. Wow, okay. That was actually really quite good. I mean, I'd love to know what that was rendered in. That was quite good. So anyway, so we've watched the intro. That was the bit that we missed. Okay, so that's something. Let's go back into the... I don't know, breaking with years of tradition on this screen. But actually reading the manual, trying to figure out what the hell's going on in this game. Okay, so that's all stuff. Is there... Okay, so the maximum resolution it was originally able to do was 800 by 600 anyway. Okay, so... Okay, quick start. Right. Playing the nav basic version. Okay, I did that. Selecting views, ASU control, tone the ship. The Dreadnought is a heavy warship. It will not turn like a fighter. Okay, good. The comm arm... Right, thruster control moving forward and backwards. Speed indicator. Completely cool. That was the bit that we did. Okay, right, here we go. So, select missile weapon. Designate the central contact as a target. Fire cannon or missile. Select cannon weapon. Okay, I've got cannon weapons. Okay, so I've got different types of weapons. Then there's the story. Okay, that gives us a bit of background of things. Okay, creating a character. Okay, let's see if any of this works then. Okay. Yeah, in the olden days there were game booklets and stuff. It was those were the days. Let's try this again. Okay, so we don't know what side we're playing on. Okay, so Commander Squirrel, we're still in rookie mode. So at the moment I've got the advanced mission or the salvage. That's all I can do. So let's try this. I presume I'm going to have to do the nav advanced mission to get any further. Let's try the salvage mission and see what happens there. I always used to like reading the manuals.
Lieutenant, you will have realized by now the value the Commonwealth
because we're
places
playing
on
with
the
the
fleet.
Commonwealth.
The latest Navy plan is to increase the size of the fleet by 10% this year.
Excellent.
Our records suggest that there are a number of promising salvage candidates in the debris field left over from the battle for the Ptoleman Exchange.
Which is presumably the battle we just watched.
The debris field is protected by a number of mine devices.
Ooh.
These have been alerted to your presence and temporarily deactivated. You and your crew will enter the debris field in a standard command section subvessel.
Oh,
it should be compatible with most vessel classes in the debris field. You should attempt a salvage operation on the most intact hulk you encounter.
Okay.
A flatbed tug will transport the command vessel to the vicinity of the debris field. To secure against the prospect of Indie looting, the debris field is protected by hunter-seeker mines. These will be alerted to your presence and deactivated.
Okay. It does look a bit like a Caspian, doesn't it?
The tug will release the command section and wait outside the debris field. You should then pilot the vessel into the field and start the search for any salvageable vessel candidates. You should investigate any large debris items which might be ships. Our scans reveal several promising hulks within the field which seem to be intact.
Okay, this mission has cutscenes as well.
If you find a salvageable ship, dock the command section onto the vessel and pilot the ship back out of the field to rendezvous with the flatbed. You'll have some time to kill before the tug gets you near the debris field, so I suggest you use that time wisely in familiarizing yourself with the command section controls.
Makes excellent sense. Go to waypoint 1, locate a hulk, dock to hulk, and return intact vessel to waypoint 1. Oh, there's a cutscene. So that one worked. So I haven't got to reverse the flat bit. Thanks. I made it. I got there in the end. Okay, that cutscene worked. Interesting. Right, so we're currently docked to the tug.
Seymour Hayes on the commercial tug ship CCO-348 to Command Section 32098. I have halted the ship pending confirmation of our orders. We should be on our way in just a few moments. We should be at the drop-off point in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so we're docked and we're staying with the ship. Okay, so... Okay, so 3 and 4, F3 and F4 don't work at the moment, which sort of implies we haven't got the back section of the ship, which does sort of make sense, doesn't it? We're docked with this tug, so we just kind of have to wait. And then documents. Okay, so we've got all sorts of stuff about our crew. We've got different people on board the ship. Ship catalogue. Okay. So we are... What were we? We were a dreadnought, weren't we? Doesn't need to be in this list. Reference guide. Oh, there we go. So, PB's particle beam cannon. Rapid particle beam, double particle beam cannon. There's a meson cannon. Experimental weapon technology. Always encouraging. Seeker missiles. Conventional audience. Okay, then I can go to
Lieutenant, you will have realized by now the value the...
Done that. Those are objectives. That is current star system. See, there is a lot of sophistication in this game, isn't there? It's quite sophisticated. If we can get to work, I feel there's definitely some mileage in this game, but can we get past any of the training levels? Right, it looks like something's approaching ahead. At the moment I'm still docked, so control override makes sense. We're still docked to the tug, so the tug is taking us into position. There's a lot of ships out there, it is, isn't it? Well, a lot of targets anyway.
This is Hayes. We have arrived at the drop-off zone. The debris field is dead ahead. We will hold position here till you come back. That's if you come back. Over.
Okay, so we're going to undock. Cutscene. He's not got a great deal of confidence in this, has he? Okay, so there we go. Oh, the way it's cutscenes and in-game footage, which is quite cool. Okay, so we're going to move into this zone.
Happy garbage hunting, guys.
Okay, so there's the Lagrange point. Okay, so as we come into range, everything's turning green.
We are entering the debris field now. Logging many debris items.
Okay, so that's actually one of my crewmates. That's quite cool as well. Okay, so let's proceed with caution then. That looks like quite a big number 8 there. Oh, the number's changed. That must be a distance counter. Oh look, I've got controls. Look at that. What's that say? All wingmen report in. Join formation. Attack my target. Oh, okay, so I can issue commands and all sorts of stuff. So how do I know whether the debris is any use? Do I need to scan it or what? Those are the two shield things, like you said. So what am I looking for? Number 4? It just says debris. These all just say debris. Oh, cutscene suddenly happened. Oh, Dreadnought CNV 301.
That Corvette looks promising.
Yay. Okay. So what do we do?
Lieutenant, you will have real...
Oh, I've got to dock with it. Okay, so that's...
The Hulk is rotating way too fast to dock with. We need to stop the rotation.
Yes, good
I suggest
observation.
we try remote log on. Make the Dreadnought your nav target, then press REM on the command console.
Oh. Oh, what? That's very, very cool. So how do I get out of REM mode then? So I can now control the... Oh, this is a very clever game. So I'm now looking back at myself. Okay, how do I get back into normal mode? Oh, there we go. REM connection to... Okay, I just controlled the ship. So if I press F5 to approach engage. What was the docking command? D for dock. How do I dock with it? Okay, so we did that. Objectives are dock with it. Yeah. Is it F7? None of those seem to be doing anything. My ship is no longer... The autopilot is still engaged. How do I kill the autopilot? In the cockpit view... It's just... At the moment it's just sitting there. It's not responding to my... Okay, I can't switch the autopilot off at the moment, some reason. Ah, there we go. I pressed escape. Target is... That's formatted. Don't want that. I've targeted. It is targeted. Did that work? close by. How do I dock with it? F7. That's formate engaged. F7 is formate, which isn't what we want, is it? F6 is F8 is dock. Ah, F8 is dock. There we go. That worked, I think. There it goes. Now we've got a cutscene again.
Docking complete. We have a green light on the cables, on the airlock, and the pass-throughs.
Excellent news.
Looks like we have ourselves a starship. Byrne, what state is she in?
Considering she's been 5 years in the freezer, not bad. The accommodation units are missing, and the main tank is holed, but the reserve is still okay.
Wow, we have an operational ship. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Bad
Sir,
stuff.
we are reading activity from the Hunter-Seeker mines.
I vote we blast them.
Sir, I'm getting a signal from within the ship.
What kind of signal?
It's coming across on the crew intercom video link. Here, I'll patch you in.
Would you dig up my grave?
I beg your pardon?
Clay.
I said, would you dig up my grave?
Ooh, it's a CPU.
Of course not.
So I gather you don't approve of being disrespectful of the dead.
No. Why?
Because of this, me, being here now, being here dead. That's why I was killed. I am dead. But would they let me rest in peace? Would they? Oh, no. They would not let me be. Some son of a bitch recovered the hulk of the Dreadnought and pulled out this sorry digital facsimile of my mind. An unholy capture of my last thoughts taken without consent during my final glorious medal-winning battle. And then they dragged me kicking and screaming back into service. I'll tell you, this is one odd Navy, boy. You don't get time off, even for being dead.
Listen, if it helps at all, I didn't ask for some kind of digital command assistant.
Digital assistant, that's me. Get your untrained crew out there into darkest space, and if they drift into a bit of trouble, wander off the edge of their limited simulator academy safe territory into trouble, then the crew can drop their milk and cookies, press a few buttons, and the Captain-O-Matic pops out the answer. Well, I don't think so.
So you're not gonna help?
Did I say that? No. Only I am gonna play it like a computer. Stupid dumbass questions in, stupid smartass sarcastic remarks out. Now if you ever manage to ask me a question which doesn't insult my experience and intelligence, I dare say I'll force a civil answer out of myself.
What? That was brilliant. What is this game about? Okay. What the hell do we do now? Okay. We just resurrected the digital version of the guy who just died as a hero. Okay. I've been playing this game now for like 2 hours. I still have absolutely no idea what's going on, but it's been very entertaining. Okay, we got back. Somehow we got to get back to waypoint 1 to finish this mission, which is all the way over there. Is that waypoint 1? That's the tug. Okay, this is back to the tug. Okay, let's. Can I? There we are. Nav auto approach. Let's see if that works. Okay, well, this is interesting. It's quite compelling, this game. There's a lot of depth in here. They really had fun making this, didn't they? Back in the day. I think I would have loved this back then. I just don't remember it. Oh, I think we've got more trouble. Try toggling L. What's that? Oh, I've got autopilot on the moment. The game earned itself a clip for that time. It was going to go resurrected the AI. He wasn't happy about it. Oh, IDs, does it? Doesn't seem to do anything, the L. No. Okay, so the thing on, in the top left is obviously a distance of some kind, whether that's kilometers or just space units of some kind. I'm not sure, but that's counting down. But it's not counting very far. N is flight mode. Okay, I think I'm in autopilot at the moment, so I kind of can't do anything. Given the game was working with joystick and the graphics are working reasonably well and it's playing, I feel we should try and invest a bit more time in this. I know we only paid 99p for it, but and escape to disable the autopilot. Yeah, we've got that. I'm starting to learn the keys, and there's clearly a story in here, which is rather good. So yeah, we need to play around. But what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to do a bit of research during the week and see if I can get it to work better in some of the graphics modes, and see if I can get it to play nicely with Twitch, because it's proving problematic to get to work with the game with streaming. But there's definitely something here. This is good. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is quite entertaining. So I've got homework for next week. I have. Right, here we go.
Looking piece of junk I have ever seen. Hayes over and out.
Yay! We finished the stream having won the mission. Okay, so the AI rant was definitely the highlight of that. That was very good. So yeah. Okay, so I'll spend a bit of time trying to get this to work a bit better. The CPU rant was worth double the price already. That was definitely worth 99p. That was quite good. So yes, there's some stuff to be done. But anyway, well, there's a key guide here. Excellent. Thank you very much for that, Bitstorm. I'll pop that. Oh, that's super useful actually. So I will. I'll probably print that out actually. I know it's old school, but that would be good. I'm going to download that now while I'm here. So thank you very much for that. And I'll okay, so that's the fire button and various other bits and pieces. Okay, so that's probably quite useful. Yeah, well, I'll do a bit of research on see if I can make this game play nice with Twitch a bit better, because that was painful to start with, but we got there. We got there in the end. We always get somewhere. That was quite good. But yeah, thanks for the recommendations. I hope you enjoyed that. It was quite interesting. There's clearly more to be delved into here, so we'll continue trying to get this to work. So bit of fun with ancient games and trying to make them work with modern computers. But hey, it may be I've got a Windows virtual machine of various different variations of us. I might have a play around with some of them, whether some of those will play nicely with it or not. And the other thing I could do is I actually do have. I've got a Windows 98 PC, but then I'm going to figure out how to get it into Twitch. Leave it with me. I'm going to do some technical stuff and see what I can do. And by the way, iWar 2 is 190. We'll get you working. I'll play around with some technical options. I like this sort of problem. This is grist for my mill, trying to get these things to work. So that should be quite good. I can try running it in Linux. Let's do it the really, really hard way. Anyway, take care, my friends. Be good. I will see you next Monday for more of this, and on Wednesday, obviously, for some Elite Dangerousing. I think we're getting close. We're still waiting for Operations, which obviously I will give a buzz. And then after Operations, I do want to spend some time with a different space game on Wednesdays. I know that's outrageous to talk about, but we will discuss that in due course. So take it easy, my friends. Be good, and I will speak to you soon. Right on, Commanders, absolutely. And all the bagpipes to you. Take it easy. Be good. See you soon, and have a good week.